Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this as of yet unnamed podcast. Hopefully,
we have to name it before.
Well, hopefully by the time they listen to it, they'll have a name.
Well, it's a shame we're gonna edit out these next 15 seconds.
Why? This is great. This is gold.
This is gold.
This is gold.
This is gold.
This is the best of a podcast.
No, but
anyway, that was your introduction. Those past 20 seconds were your introduction to this podcast.
We have two hosts here. My name is Yehuda Rabinowitz, or AKA Yehuda Rabin, AKA Jude, coming at you. I have zero qualifications to talk about what I'm talking about now, other than extensive exploration into how the physical world around you works. I study many things, and none of them being official. So if you need me, you can reach me mainly through psychedelics.
I guess I'm supposed to follow that. I'm gonna pump up Mr. Rabin's credentials a little bit. But anyway,
Credentials are fantastic.
My name is Yosef Segal. I've lived in Yerushalayim since 2005.
Really, it's been that?
Yeah, 2005.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
My credentials are I'm gonna pump up. We've both Yehuda and I have been in yeshiva for years. We've both taken an interest in these subjects for many years and surrounded ourselves with people who could teach us more about them. That, again, this does not make us experts in any way. And
although I am a prophet.
Yeah, well, you'll hear about that.
Yeah.
We whenever we talk, we'll try as much as we can to differentiate between what is sourced from what we're saying and what is our own personal thoughts. But hopefully that won't discourage you from listening.
Eventually we'll get Google involved.
Yeah,
so
for
that
sure.
We can try
We're going to get a whole network set up here.
Yeah.
I have written a book called Reality Check, a Handbook of Hashkafa, which I'd love for you to check out. The website is hashkafahandbook.com. It's sort of these topics in a lighter sense, so it's definitely a good place to get started if this is your first interaction with Jewish philosophy. It takes basically the basic topics of everyday Judaism, everyday Jewish belief, and really tells you what it is that you need to believe or that we do believe about each of these things and how we arrived at these conclusions.
Yeah, it's not simple.
It's not simple, but
it's not blind. We're not blind.
But it is very clear. It is very clear, especially the book is written in a clear and concise
No, I'm
manner.
saying the concepts are not blind.
No, 100%. 100%.
This is not a blind faith, ladies and gentlemen.
So why don't you tell us what we're going to try and do
on
on this?
What we're going to try and do. We're going to try and help each other, me and you, and whoever else may be listening, to have a fun and open discussion about literally any topic, in my opinion, and how it connects to our daily lives as Jews and how that connects all the way back to what we've been doing for thousands and thousands of years. Why that's important, and how that literally can change our daily lives.
And ultimately, we hope to give a Torah perspective on all the different topics.
Right, well, exactly.
We're focusing on Jewish ideas and Jewish life, but hopefully it will be a conversation that you'll find relatable and loose and maybe want to hang out with us every once in a while.
Yeah, and we want to take questions as well, like if you have certain topics or questions in particular that you want to be flushed out or discussed, like we would love to hear from you guys.
There's no filter here on ideas. There might be a filter on other things, but there's no filter here on ideas. We really want to be able to provide a forum where we can discuss openly different concepts that are found in the Jewish world, sometimes more philosophical, sometimes more fun, sometimes heavier, sometimes lighter, wherever we really feel the conversation going. The conversation also
that gay means happy, by the way?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. It's also going to be a very loose conversation, as you can tell. So we might drift off into other topics, but hopefully we'll always get to where we're going in the end of the day. We're, again, like we said, we're ultimately trying to get a Torah perspective on all these things. But
that is the goal, ladies and gentlemen.
But we do bring up secular sources that are documented, and whether it's for discussion or whether it's to further proof. We're not afraid of science. We're both big believers in science, in case any of you are wondering that.
Last time I jumped, I fell down.
You'd be surprised.
That's gravity.
You'd be surprised about that's gravity. And we're also not afraid of hypotheticals. which I think is a big thing.
Hypothetically, I'm not a prophet.
Exactly.
But I am.
So there we go. We're also hoping as we go further, you're kind of getting the rapport over here is what everyone's job is. But hopefully also as we go further, we'll be able to have guests on the podcast that will provide expertise into what we can talk about as we get more legit. Some of the ideas that we're hoping to talk about. Our first podcast is going to be on the concept of Torah Shabbat and revelation by Har Sinai and also nowadays. You know, so that's why we're calling all prophets to kind of show up for that one. If you guys can get on board, we could really use the
all
downloads.
you prophets out there.
I'm saying anyone wants to sponsor, we're definitely open for it. But we're gonna start. Hopefully, we'll talk about education in the Jewish world. We're hoping to get into stuff like controversial topics like AI, politics, economics in Jewish religion and Jewish culture.
Genome.
Human genome, that would
be fun.
Right? That would be fun if we could find someone.
We're trying to get way out there into the weeds.
And also topics where we can kind of maybe at least have some understanding of, like free will, because that's something that you could totally, understand on al regel achas, as they say.
This is all predetermined. I had no choice to be here right now.
Wow.
I'm talking against my will.
We're getting into it right now.
I have no will. Anyway,
so that was someone taking over there. Anyway, so we hope you come along with us for the ride, both literally and figuratively. As we said, we don't yet have a name, so hopefully by the time you listen to us, there will be a name on whatever forum you're listening to. But in the meantime, we'll be on the various social media platforms. First of all, an email address for the meantime is going to be aimemtorah@gmail.com. That's AIMEM torah@gmail.com. We'll also hopefully be posting this podcast on our eventual blog, which you will find, as well as YouTube,
iTunes,
and eventually iTunes. We're going to work on that, and Google Play, and all the other places where you can get podcasts.
Hopefully, you can find us everywhere.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Even in places you don't want to find us. Holy darn, why are they here?
And here they are. We're right in your ears right now. How did we get there?
Yeah.
But hopefully, I know this is like a very vague at the beginning, but we really want to get this off the ground. So hopefully all the information will be found.
And we want your input.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys. Please let us know what you want to hear about.
It's a really long intro.
Yeah, that's fine. They're listening.
They're listening.
Not us.
They don't need to choose.
They don't have to. Yeah.
Maybe they don't have choice.
This is beautiful.
Maybe they have to listen.
I think we're selling the free will thing a little too hard.
Yeah, we are. We're selling it.
Saying, especially since, we may or may not talk about it. We have no idea.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't even have a choice.
Know. But anyway, the biggest thing is we really want to hear from you guys. Get involved in the conversation. Tell us whether you think we're smart or we're dumb, and all the places you can find us. We're both on Facebook, so if you want to contact us there, it's Yehuda Rabinowitz and Yosef Segal.
Our Facebook.
Both have Facebook. Yeah. I actually have Twitter as well. It's @Kumzitzguy. KUMZITZ guy. That's GUY. So, @Kumzitzguy on Twitter.
Okay.
So please check that out. Please message me, flood my inbox, and make me want to mute some of you.
Yeah, flood it from how many to how many.
Anyway, here we go. First podcast should be dropping soon, and we hope you guys enjoy.